Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. So things are underway.
Claude Makélélé is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
The original and still perhaps the best.
I'd say so. Many have tried to emulate him.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
He's having a pop! Off the post!
Oh, easy pickings there. Makélélé. Gullit. And it's Pirlo. Barella. Cannavaro. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Gullit. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Pirlo. Neymar. Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up. Tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all.
Italy certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Barella.
Oman are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. That's a smashing touch to get him away. And here comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pirlo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe. Gullit. And here's Dembele. Barella. Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Barella. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Barella. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Baggio. Messi. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Pirlo going forward. Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out. Barella. Oh, played right into his path. And here's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever... And the shot!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. We are into overtime. And it's Messi. Makelele. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Oman unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half. Messi! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Just eases him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. Passing nice and neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makelele wins the duel this time. Makelele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Italy can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. So, Jim, is that the manager? That could spell trouble. That's headed upfield. Leicester cuts it out. Hullet is always looking to break lines. Dembele. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Dembele? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Messi. So, what can they make of this? Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's nice. Barella, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in plenty of space here. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Aimed beyond the defence. Showing good feet. Oh, that... And the finish! In by Ibrahimovic. In he goes again! And that really should have been that.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Vieira. And here's Baggio. Messi, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sostituzione per Loman. Numero 19.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Numero 11. Messi.
Yamal
Numero 15.
goes for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, il numero 7, il numero 18, Ronaldinho, il numero 14, il numero 20.
It's a good foot in there.
Cambio.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
No, he's not getting past him there. And this is the big chance.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Figo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Stood up well to him there. And it's Bellingham. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. No, that's been intercepted.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Oman just couldn't get into any kind of rhythm after going a goal down. It made life so easy for the opposition, who hardly broke sweat in the end.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So, it's away we go then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch? It's Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? Fermin. Cruyff. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Chance to deliver. Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's only too happy to take that back. Barella. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Nice interception, well timed. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oman really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now this could... Inzaghi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Botafogo have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Makelele. Now Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Lopez. It's a threatening ball. Great chance! Superb by Inzaghi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. It's Baggio! Oh, good finish! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Oman cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Messi! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella conjures time and space where few can. Mbappe. Good driving run. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oman are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tchouaméni looking for a runner. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A header has been indicated.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Oman can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he welcomes it in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Vieira. Roberto Baggio being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Fermin aimed beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, they could break here. Oman needing a change of fortune here. Roberto Baggio looking understandably energised after his goal. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Lopez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Timber's cross. Oh, well played. Barella. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And that could set him on his way. And this is Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Timber.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Dembele. He's got away. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Oman really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Filippo Inzaghi. And here's Baggio. Cruyff. Now it's Inzaghi. Well timed, excellent interception. Barella. Roberto Baggio.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution for Oman, number 15.
So this to pull level.
Neymar. Number 25, Baggio. Number 4.
A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Yamal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Rijkaard, nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Yamal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Timber. And he's intervened well there. That's it, the referee says enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Baggio. Messi. Pull it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a shot! And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Syria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Hullet. Neymar. Oman leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's being shifted off it. Ribéry. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Messi. Zanetti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's made its way to him. Look at the space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chance, surely! Barella. Messi. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And this is Shevchenko. Mbappe. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. That's been drilled forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pull it. That's really well cleared. Ribéry. Syria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's had it nicked away, played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball, and it's Hullet. Shevchenko is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. The ball goes in. And that's the keeper's ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Neymar. That's a nicely shaped ball. Thuram. And it's Ribéry. And that interception was most necessary. That's a good run he's making there. Mbappe. That's rather hopeful. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Here. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pull it. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Ribéry. Oh, important interception. Zanetti gets it clear. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody,
Oman
and
go
please
in
join
at
me
half-time
in
with a
happy
1-0
wedding
lead.
anniversary for one of our fan club
Yeah, on the
members.
face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Oman with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on, takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oman with the corner, there first. Chance to shoot! Syria are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram. Zanetti. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Vieira. And they win it back again. Ribéry. Now it's Shevchenko. Ribéry. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. Short changes him with that pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Vieira clears. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi! Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Aims beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply, and he's there to get it away. And it's Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi knocks it into space. Shevchenko! He's got a goal! They're seeing no way back, but they are
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Number 8.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 4.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Number 22.
Kaka
Griezmann.
can see things
Number
others simply
16.
cannot. Cruyff, he's through on goal,
18.
shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Syria with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without hesitation. Spread it left. And he's quick to return it. Good ball, good take. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Lahm plays it, getting up there! And that could have brought them level.
Kohler really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Oman very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Lahm, just 5 minutes left. Koller charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good read. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Nedved, engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe, out towards the flank.
Added time.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neatly clipped into space. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It is close, but that is the